if you were a junior or a senior, you were going to play. If you were a freshman and a sophomore, you're going to count. Drumline, you're all in. Here we go.
The majority of the band came to band camp this year.
It's 5 days of us learning basics of marching.
Where you just stopped in the music. Know that by the time you get right here, you're changing your direction, you're building the HF.
We had a lot of work to do, but we progressed really quickly, and I was really happy with the work that we got done.
It's like when we do all the team building and then learning pregame and the building blocks for the rest of the season.
All right, reset.
It was very exciting. I got to meet all the new freshmen. I love meeting the freshmen.
The freshmen came in and they just kicked butt. They were ready to work and we got a lot done.
This year was probably the best year that we've had in a really long time. The freshmen had a lot to do with that, and also the upperclassmen that came back and the sophomores.
It was really nice to have them all there, got all the technique down, so by the time the season started, we were on a roll, and that's why our shows looked amazing this year.
All right, great job. Let's do that again. So what you're going to do your last pose for me.
Rehearsal is really difficult at times, but we get through it.
It's not really long, it goes pretty fast, but it's long if you keep talking.
So I guess the hardest part is the mental aspect of memorizing the music, but aside from memorizing the music, you have to memorize the drill and where you're going with the drill, and then you have a 40-pound drum strapped to your chest.
A lot of times it's just doing the same thing over and over again, making sure you've got it down to muscle memory.
Pose 1, pose 2, pose 3, pose 4.
It's a lot of work, and it's tiring to stand out there for hours and practice and rerun things and stuff like that.
My calves would be like excruciating pain. I would have to do calf muscle stretches.
When we're standing there still, my back starts to hurt sometimes. So I mean, it is a lot more physically tasking than people would think.
Painful.
Before the game, we have dinner.
It's really awesome to just sit down with people that you don't usually talk to and just talk to them and get to know them as a person.
A lot of us eat with different age groups, so sometimes I would eat with freshmen.
It's just time to bond with our friends, and I feel like it makes the experience on the field better, that we know each other a little more.
We really do just get close. It's just like because we do like basically everything together because we're always together anyway.
So it's kind of like a fun time to get all the giggles out, all the jokes out, to laugh and have fun before we go and do our show.
In the stands, we always have fun. We're always hyped up and ready to go.
You get to see all the different personalities and things. You get to act like really goofy, and you don't really care what other people think.
We just sit around playing music, having fun, just talking, watching the football games.
You get to talk to all your friends and have a good time.
It's so much fun. There's so much energy from everybody, and when they play together, it's just this really huge, big sound that just is wonderful to listen to.
Beginning of word up. We kneel, and then the da, 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 up.
As a section, it's a lot easier to work because it's just your instrument and you can isolate parts easier.
Working as a section is definitely easier than working as like a whole band because one instrument, one goal.
We all work together, we get a lot done, and it sounds really nice when we translate that to the whole band together. As a section leader, it's a big task because you have to be able to lead everyone and be able to communicate
well with your section?
I am in charge of running sectionals and making sure that my section has what they need and that they're confident on their music and their marching.
It's a lot of responsibility between running your section, having like your coordinate sheets, and then having them memorize music.
When we all come out like with a B flat, it all sounds the same. It's awesome. It sounds really pretty.
And now under the direction of drum majors Rebecca Tanner, Jessica Williams, and field commander Brian Little, is the band ready?
That's like one of my favorite things about music is like when everything comes together.
It's awesome to see them just kind of fall in step, and it's cool to see it all come together.
You get nervous at first, but when you eventually start doing it all, it's pretty fun, and then it's nice to hear the audience after it's all done.
You earn a lot of respect, you know, from your fellow classmates in the high school thing. They're like, oh my gosh, that's you up there.
It's kind of nice to sit back and be like, hey, it looks pretty good, all that work we did. It wasn't for nothing. It actually had a result, and it was a good result.
We spend so many hours at school. Like, band is definitely a huge part of our life.
Oh God, band is life. We're sitting here, we get school in the morning for the flyover at 5 in the morning. The next thing you know, later on that night, we have rehearsal till 9. It basically is life.
We're always with the band, like we're always here.
It's a commitment that you have to own up to. It's like football or basketball. You have to sign a contract.
It is a sport. It's something that you have to work at and try your hardest in.
I love band, you know, band, this is what I do. If anybody asks me what's my sport, marching band.
And I wouldn't want to do it with any other school, and this is why I love HF Marching Band.
Band is life, you know?
It is. Band is life.
Band is life. What can I say?